Lights up. Surface light. Ooh, LED. Interesting. It's not off. Well, it looks like we're starting to add a little color to this room. Remember, the top is kind of a creamy, beigey, yellowy. I don't know if that shows up really well, but there's definitely a contrast between the cabinets and the ceilings. Originally, I was going to come in today and do crown molding, but I just wasn't in the mood. This is my first day back from a 10-day road trip of dropping my daughter off at college, and I'm trying to get my bearings back on being back in town. So I figured I'd install this. I had a couple other details to fit around here. I got to scare up the backsplash tiles on order. It was supposed to be here a couple days ago, but I got to figure out where that is because it's not here. This is how the countertop came out. This was done when I was out of town, and I didn't get an opportunity to watch these guys do the install or get any video of it because, again, I was out of town. Let me put this back here. Let's see what you think. This is silestone. Silestone's not a slab of natural stone per se. There's a bunch of different species of stone that have been cast in some sort of concrete or resin type concrete and then polished, kind of like terrazzo work. This is a solid piece, one piece I mean. This is one piece, no seam. This is that clipped corner. Now I know where my landings are, so I can trim these out. If I don't get my backsplash tile in tomorrow, I'm going to buy all the trim for this and then finish the ducting. I showed you this a minute ago. I'm going to finish the ducting on this. We're going to stack it out to a 4-inch. This thing only specs at a 4-inch. It's really not that big of a fan. I thought it was bigger, but you only got them two little suckers there. So stack it out to a 4, a 90, 3.5 feet to another adjustable 90, and then we're going to stub it up. I'm going to continue to use that. We're deleting that one. I've talked about that before, how janky that they built it up with a bunch of scrap stuff because this addition, this room addition, which is a flat roof, it's goofy. That's where the heater register wanted to go. So I need to get a Sparkies in here to move that light switch, Romex. That's not on me. And then before I get an inspection, I got to fix all this sheetrock. But I got off on a tangent there, sorry. That's one piece. That's one piece. It's slightly larger than 3/4 of an inch, and then to get the bull nose, they glue another little chingus on here, and then they polish the edge or around the edge and polish it all. Did a real nice job here. The seam here is in this corner. See if I can get the light right. They did. I mean, you can't even feel it. The only way I can tell, or I immediately told, is because there's a difference in the stonework. It comes out here. You probably see how some of the stones are cut wrong. So it comes out to here, and then it makes a turn, and it comes straight back to the wall. And probably once I point it out, you can see it. But they did, their seams are fantastic. I wish I was here. I wish I was here for the installation, or I wish they would have waited to install it when I was here. How about that? I don't wish that I was out of town or not out of town, but they did a real nice job. What is that? Some epoxy. It's coming off. Undermount sink. One hole for the faucet, one hole for the air gap for the dishwasher. I'm going to get the plumber in here to finish the furnace. I'm going to have him hook the sink up. He's already offered to do that. And I'm okay with that. I like how the color's coming about. Everything looked very blanched in here before. But the silestone's nice. I think it's nice. Let's get some color on the subject. It's got a, I don't know how well you can see. It's late in the day today. It's late in the afternoon, and I've lost my natural light. But we're going with several shades of gray, black, and stainless glass back tile there. Yeah, buddy. Matches the stainless steel appliances. Progress. Okay, I'm talking too long. Gotta go. Gotta run. See ya. Okay, that's quite a bit louder, but in a good way.